You were on Powell. They put you on. I mean, you were in the video. You were in the...
Yeah, so that's when I got on, and then, like, they pretty much immediately started...
public domain.
Filming for public domain.
Right.
Right? And, you know, looking at that Powell manual, that manual's from 1989.
Please bring that thing out.
You want to see the manual?
We've had guests on the show that have talked about this manual. This is a Powell Peralta original
the
manual that they gave you.
Yeah.
Can I please see it?
1989.
This is the handbook.
The handbook. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
This is the handbook.
You get to read some of it. My eyes are fucked. I'd have to put on glasses to read. So you read whatever you want to read.
Some of the, go ahead, Kelly.
What were you like? What was it for?
They brought everyone to the factory in Santa Barbara. It was like I think it was during Christmas or something. Everyone got their team jackets with the patches and took the team photo. And it was before the whole skate park was totally built. It was just like their new warehouse in Goleta. Mm-hmm. Some jump ramps. I don't know if you remember their like portable demo gear. It was like all gray with
big holes on the side of the quarter pipes.
Holes and like urethane edges as far
so
as on the boxes.
Yep.
You could slide them easy and stuff like that. So they just set that stuff up in there, and just got everyone together and handed us these manuals.
This was the only manual you got, or was there other?
No, that was it.
Okay.
Yeah.
General orders. Here we go. All brigade members will maintain the highest level of skateboarding ability. All brigade members will acknowledge their participation in an elite group of skateboarders forever known as the Bones Brigade. All brigade members will constantly strive to become the best skater, the best person, the best of the best. All brigade skaters will faithfully serve their country, their mom, their dad, their company, their sport, and their ability. All brigade skaters will come to realize that skating is an integral part of their life and that scumbags who don't skate sometimes have to be forgotten for their particular lack of insight. All brigade skaters will understand that their field manual is an important part of their lives, and that is, what the fuck? Who wrote this? Let me try that again. All brigade skaters will understand that their field manual is an important part of their lives, and that's a very big if captured behind enemy lines, this manual must be chewed and swallowed to avoid confiscation.
It's pretty insane.
All brigade skaters will maintain their official brigade uniforms at all times. Their barracks will always pass inspection, and their manner and attitude will always be that of true Bones Brigade member. What are you thinking when you get this? Were you reading it as a 15-year-old kid, like going through this thing? And that's just one page. There's like a whole...
that's the first
I imagine
page.
being a 15-year-old in 1989, like, this is kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, at the time, it was just like, oh, rad, I have a manual. I'm on Powell. Like, amazing. So you don't really like think twice about it, right?
Right.
And looking back at it now and reading through some of it, I'm like, you know what? It's actually a really smart thing for them to do. Like having to deal with as many skaters as I've had to deal with the brands and all that over the years, and how
many fuck ups you had to deal with.
I mean, yeah, I've been fortunate. Most of the dudes I've worked with have been on point. There's been a few that is just like don't really get it, right? Yeah. And this sort of just like sets the tone when you don't know how things are supposed to work.
Where's the dark manual?
Not.
But it does kind of break down different things like photo op, photograph opportunities, like clothing, don't wear white, better contrast is achieved with red, blue, fuchsia, Powell Peralta shirts, wear pants that contrast with the shirt, dark. I mean, they're like laying out like, hey, if you go take photos, this is what you should wear. Though. Equipment, stickers on your deck should be placed to emphasize the deck graphic that you're using.
Yep.
Plastics should be in place. Remember, skaters study the photographs in the magazines. They look to the photos for their decisions on what products to buy and what equipment to use. You influence their lives.
Yeah, which is the whole reason why they sponsor people, right?
Yeah.
To influence, other kids to be hyped on the brands that you're skating for, and eventually, go buy that product.
Yeah. Seriously.
I mean,
right.
You could talk shit on it all you want. Not saying you're talking shit on it,
but
it works.
There's always like naysayers and cynics about stuff like this. Mm-hmm. But at the end of the day, it's like, they put a lot of thought into it.
Yeah.
And you know.
I'm going to read Lance Mountain's address and phone number right now. So everybody's listed in here. It's crazy.
Ray Barbie, Steve Size,
It's amazing,
Guy
bro.
Mariano.
This is something,
Yeah.
right, Raj?
Yeah.
That's like a piece of his. Raj is like,
I've seen this once before.
oh, you have?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's the first time I've ever seen
Raj
it.
used to work at Dwindle. I think I should
Oh,
have
okay.
that for
It's incredible. We've always heard about it. At least I have never
Operation
seen it.
Motherhood.
Motherhood.